Welcome to another installment of Property Vlogs. Today I'm so excited to share with you a tour of this gorgeous house behind me. This is the Baywood. The Baywood is a house type by Millerhomes and we are at Elmhurst Chase, fantastic development located in the UK. Right, so what are we looking at? Behind me you can see that you've got this gorgeous stone clad property, but let's go through the stats first. It's a 4-bedroom, 2-bathroom property. In terms of the size and the approximate price at this time of filming this tour, it's all going to pop up there on the screen, like in bullet points. And obviously, if you want more information, it's there in the description via a link. Now let's get straight into it. So we've got this gorgeous stone that I was talking to you about, this really kind of cream colored buff stone color. It's really striking. And I have to say that is so unique. This style of stone is seen across the entire development and it borrows influence from the nearby village of Burford, which is just 5 minutes away. So you really are on the doorstep of the Cotswolds. You've got this stone and it contrasts really nicely with the black door, the front door, and then you've got the contemporary porch above it. It obviously wraps around. It's a dual aspect home. And then to this side, you're probably wondering, what is that? That is going to be your garden. So it's going to be all fenced out. So if you catch glimpses of that gravelled area is going to be your garden. And that's also where your garage is. So looking back at the front, we've got planting at the front, either side. Let's go around here actually really quickly, Brian, and show you really quickly. So this is how you'd actually access your driveway, and it's block paved, which is actually quite unusual to see block paving used for these show homes, which is fantastic in terms of maintenance. It's fantastic material. And then you can see the bay window on this side, so you actually have almost like 2 frontages to the property. And yeah, I've said enough now. Let's go into the house. So follow me and I'm going to welcome you into your new build house. Make yourself comfortable, let's get cozy, and let's get straight into the tour. Okay, now in the hallway, first impressions is that I really like the proportions. I really like the width of it, and also it's quite square in plan. So not only is it quite wide, it's also quite long as well. First impressions of the front door is that we've got a white door at the back, but on the front it's actually black, and then you've got this vertical slot here which brings in lots of natural light. I always love that and I always point that out. In terms of the hallway, there's lots of spaces. Obviously you could put like a table here, or what's it called, a console there if you want to, and have like maybe a shoe rack there if you wanted to, or the way they've staged it there with the coat hooks there. Radiator here, it's all radiator controlled. And then the first door on this side is your downstairs toilet. So in the downstairs toilet, it's got a 2-piece suite. You can see your toilet there and your sink by ideal standard. I like the way they've done I think this isn't quite a subway tile. It's a horizontal linear tile, but I love it. And I love the fact that they've done it half height. Remember, this type of detail is completely up to you, whether you want to take it all the way up or whether you want to do what they've done there. And then let me close that off. Oh, before we move off the hallway totally, let's look at the ironmongery and the skirting and the architraves. So it's quite a kind of a simple pared down detail. It's got a beveled edge on this side and it's square, which is very modern. And then the doors have this panel detail, chrome handles and white hinges. That's the detailing you're seeing in this show home. So flooring wise, we've got ceramic tile done as like a wood texture. So it actually mimics the appearance of wood, but it's way more durable, way more low maintenance as well, and easy to clean. It'll last longer. Before we go into the room, let me just show you staircases over there. And then over here, you've got your official kind of storeroom / cloak, and it's got your consumer units. It's where all the stuff can be just stored away, prams, bikes, whatever you want. Let's go into the room over here. So this is kind of like a work from home, study, office. I like to think outside of the box. It can be a work from, it does say work from home, literally there. So maybe, isn't that cool? So maybe not so much outside the box, but yeah, just try not to focus too much on the way a space is staged. It could be a playroom or a separate dining room if you want it to be. And don't you just love the way the paintwork's being done? I love this two-toned effect here. They've gone with that. It kind of breaks up the space, adds interest. And this room is dual aspect. So you've got views of the front of the property and of the side. Remember I was saying earlier, this property has almost like two faces because it's a corner plot, and so it's really good for you to kind of look out at the street behind. So that's the study slash playroom, cinema room, whatever you want it to be. The next room we're going to look at is over here, and this is your formal lounge, beautifully decorated, beautifully staged. I love the way they've done this banding all the way around. You can see it here as well, and the two-tone paint colors. But again, that's staging, guys, but it's just so nice to see what you can do with the space. The banding leads us nicely into this box pop out bay window, guys. So this bay window, I love the fact that the sill height is low, so you can actually sit down on it, and it creates a really nice window seat area. Guys, take me on this. No one else has done this. Create this into a formal window seat area, add so much more seating here, and maybe you can create a little library or like an area where you can just read a book or just sit and enjoy the sun. They've gone with a focal point. The room itself is like square in plan, so you can make the focal point maybe on that wall if you want, or that back wall. But I like what they've done in this room. Let's go back in the hallway. So staircase, like I said, storeroom. Before we leave the ground floor, there's this. Of course, you're wondering where the kitchen and dining is going to be. So you come straight into the dining, and these double doors would take you into your garden. The garden right now is actually just paved with some gravel. You're going to have lawn in that area, but that's where the sales office is, in your garages. So just imagine that that gravel is lawn, and you open the double doors into your garden, your private garden, which will have fencing. You've got a window over here, a double doors on here as well, and then they've shown this with being a 6-seater, and I think it does really, really well, it being a 6-seater. To my left, your right, is the breakfast area. I love the way this countertop oversails beautifully into this breakfast zone. And then you've got the rest of the kitchen, which is in a U-shaped formation. This is a very spacious kitchen. I am really, really liking this. This is definitely ample space. And as I look around, there's ample storage as well. You've got your wall height units, and then you've got your lower level units as well. And I'm just thinking, where should I begin? I'm going to begin where you are. So like I said, there's a breakfast bar over there. You've also got storage over here. And then you've got your wine controlled fridge there. And I love the pairing of this. It's done in like a dark navy blue with like a bronze, well actually that's more coppery kind of, or rose gold kind of, that kind of warm reddish metal. You've got storage there. We've got a dishwasher over here. This is by Zanussi. And then we've got storage there, storage there, storage there. And then worktop wise, I love this worktop. Really, really beautiful. Really complements the countertop, the cabinets really nicely. It's got that beveled edge on it as well, which is very modern. And then they've continued it up across the whole width of this window. And the window as well would be overlooking your garden and your garage, which is lovely. And then you've got your boiler there, and then 2 wall mounted units either side. We've got our recessed lighting under here, and then all the sockets, the face plates are done in a chrome, but again, that's for you to choose what you want to do with it. In this development, we've got a induction hob here as well. That's by Zanussi, and then this material has been continued as the splashback. I love that. So very, very good quality, heavy duty, easy to clean. And then of course you've got your extractor above, Zanussi again. And I love the fact that the oven is not where it traditionally is. So again, you've got storage under here, and the ovens have been moved over here, and they're fully integrated into this section of cabinetry here. You've got storage again, and then I bet you can guess what this is. Fridge, freezer in a 70-30 arrangement. So I've noticed there's lights under the cabinets as well. So that's a nice little detail to have. Just adds an extra touch to the kitchen. And then this is the utility. So come in here because I want to show you how practical this kitchen is. You have a door down your driveway. You can see the block paving that I was telling you about earlier as well. So that's where you'd park. So there's enough space for 2 cars there. And then this door brings in so much light. So it almost functions like a window into your utility. There's a space there for a non-integrated appliance and storage space underneath. And you've got the same quality worktop the countertop here as well, and a sink, of course, which is fantastic. So that's a utility. Let's go back into the kitchen. Radiator on that wall. Again, you've seen it as a dining table, but guys, if you feel as though the breakfast area is more than enough, then you can actually just keep the breakfast area and then make that maybe another snug. So you can put a sofa there. That's if you want to create this to be like a real hub and the heart of the home, and you want to sit, watch TV while someone else is cooking in the background. So again, this is pretty cool, isn't it? I'm wondering whether we should open it. It is just furniture, guys, but it's beautifully thought through. And yes, it's against the wall, and that is the kitchen done over there. So let's go back into the hallway and go upstairs. Don't you just love this wallpaper? Right, now that we're okay, I'll let you get on the landing. Now that we're on the landing, you can really see kind of the double height effect of this staircase. And I love the way it wraps around in a U-shaped formation. You can kind of see what's going on downstairs, almost look into the lounge downstairs actually. But anyway, now looking at the landing, let's start with room number 1. Over here, we've got a double bedroom. Very, very good size. And it smells amazing in here, guys. You've got your wardrobe in there, so you could probably make it a bit bigger if you want to. Again, this would probably be an upgrade because it's a beautiful kind of veneered high gloss wardrobe. It wouldn't come as standard because everyone likes different types of wardrobes. But again, wardrobe space would be over there. And then you've got your double bed and then bedside either side. And then this window is overlooking the side of the property. And then if you're a TV watcher, TV can easily go there. Or like they've gone like with the homework area, study zone. You can imagine at the foot of the bed, you've got over a meter, and that is a fantastic size. Let's go to the next room, which is over here. Oh, this room is gorgeous. So this is room number 2 of our tour. So you can see there's space over here. You're not tight at all. They've put furniture in here. They could have left it bare so you could appreciate how much space there is, but they're just showing you could definitely put something over here. I'd probably put a wardrobe over here. You've got a double aspect bedroom actually. So you've got a window facing the side over here, and then you've got window facing the front of the house over here. And of course the bed sits perfectly here with 2 bedsides either side. I love that. Right, next space is mystery door is going to be our saw cupboard, and I love the fact that they've got this. Absolute great idea to have some storage on this floor, great for linen. And then of course we have to ask the developer to put in a light switch so that you can have a light in there and it's not so dark, and you can use that different times of the day, even at night. You can find what you're looking for basically. And then the next space is over here. This is our 4-piece, yes guys, 4-piece suite family bathroom. By 4-piece, we're talking spacious bathtub, toilet, sink, and a separate shower. So sometimes you see it where they have a shower over bath. This actually is a separate shower in here with a rain head, handheld device, and then you've got your vent in addition to having a window with privacy glass as well. So that's great for ventilation. And I love all the little touches. Now, this room is fully tiled, but where you want the tiling is completely up to you, my favorite set of words. And then you've got your chrome towel rail on that wall to balance it all out and just to make it really nice and elegant. And yes, of course, I love the tiling. Yes, of course, I love the flooring. Yes, everything works beautifully together. And now we're back in the landing. Let's go to the next room, which is over here. And this is room number 3. Bedroom number 3, shall I say. Bedroom number 3. I love this outlook actually. So the bed is actually quite discreetly placed over here. Large bed with 2 bedsides. Again, another dual aspect room. So you've got view over that way at your garden, and then you've got the view at the front of the house over here. If you were to have a TV, put it opposite your bed over there on that wall. But again, you can have a wardrobe here instead and put the TV maybe in that corner instead. Actually, no, we put the TV over there, wardrobe over there. Perfect. Fits all the furniture you need it to fit. And of course, you are waiting for the primary bedroom, and it's over here. Oh, this staging is so nice. The decor is beautiful. I love the way they've done that. And this is gorgeous. So it's got kind of like a, I don't want to say a woodland theme. It's quite mature, but it is kind of a bit of a foresty theme. Dark green on the bottom, kind of you've got mushrooms, wild mushrooms on the top, or these could be, I think, palms. Again, I'm getting sucked into the decor. Bring it back and we'll talk about the architecture, shall we? Right, we've got a large bed in the middle. This is 100% going to be a minimum, a king size bed. And look how big these bedside tables are. They're actually dressers, actually. So you've got space for a large bed, 2 large dressers either side, oversized lamps ×2. And then you've got a window, 3-pane window with 2 opening sections, radiator below the window, and then opposite the bed you've got space for your wardrobe, and you can bring it all the way like they've done up to here, and you still have sufficient space at the foot of the bed. Again, this is customizable, so it's up to you how big you want to make it, how tall. All that stuff is completely up to you. You can even have it open and just put like a standalone unit. You know, it's really I'm trying not to say up to you. Leave in the comments how many times I've said up to you. But yeah, I do like that element of customization. So you've got here the ensuite. The ensuite is a 3-piece suite, as you'd expect. Very nice and kind of like, there's a nice ambience and vibe in here. Fully tiled, so it's kind of moody here. You've got your toilet there. You've got your sink, floating sink, and then you've got your shower here. And I've just spotted the tap is by Vardo. That is a good brand when it comes to designer taps. So that's a really nice brand, which is why it looks so sleek. Beautiful mixer tap. And then you've got your shower with the rain head fixture and a handheld device. Love that completely. All the details like the different sanitary ware is in the description, guys. And then you've got a heated towel rail in the corner, a very long one. Shaver socket there. Again, you don't have to have the mirror there. You can do what you want. And of course, I want to point out there's a window bringing in light and ventilation. And yes, that is it, guys. So thank you so much for joining us on this tour of this gorgeous house. This is the Baywood by Millerhomes. It's been really good touring this with you. What did you like most about the house? Leave it in the comments. I want to read it and we'll reply. But subscribe so you see us in the next video and click one of these when they pop up. All right, bye.